Hi Leo, this is your March 7th through March 13th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. And we also have the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or a Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. There's so many variations on how this is going to start, and I'll try to cover as many as I can in just a second. But yeah, eventually at the end of the day, you'll be dealing with this King of Pentacles, the person right there in the middle. Most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That's the person you're moving forward. Alright, so let's try to cover those different scenarios. And like I said, it could play out differently depending on your situation. So we do have this Six of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands all the way to your left, and then we've got the Eight of Wands. Those two cards, the Six of Swords with the Seven of Wands, could play out in the following ways. You're definitely moving away from something, and you're moving towards this King of Pentacles, right? So for some of you, you could be getting out of one relationship, one toxic relationship, so you could be together with this King of Pentacles, right? For others of you, you could be breaking up with the person you're with independently, separately, not knowing that the King of Pentacles is coming into your life. So once you get out of that relationship, and conveniently enough, here comes this King of Pentacles, probably like the following day or a couple of days later. For others of you, you could be dealing with just one person, this King of Pentacles, right? And at first, this person is not going to resonate with you. But then eventually, I guess they will grow on you, or they will melt your heart, and you'll be like, all right, let's give this person a chance. And for another group of you, you could be dealing with two new people concurrently, and the King of Pentacles is the winner. That's the one you're deciding to move forward. So yeah, one of those scenarios, but you're definitely moving forward with this King of Pentacles. I don't think you're moving away from them, because that King of Pentacles came out after what we see all the way to your left, right? So the Eight of Wands right next to the Six of Swords, this is like an extension of that Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords, this is you moving away from something or moving towards something, and the Eight of Wands is a confirmation of that. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck, so yeah, you're moving towards this King of Pentacles, or you're moving towards new life together with this King of Pentacles. For some of you, the Eight of Wands could play out as a card of travel, so you could be traveling this week, and that's how you'll meet this King of Pentacles. Anyway, the King of Pentacles, like I said, most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If they're not an Earth sign, this is somebody who's very grounded, somebody who is stable. They could be working for a financial institution. They're clarified by the Page of Pentacles. That makes total sense, right? The King of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles. To me personally, the Page of Pentacles is the most serious page out of all 4 pages. You know, it's just a page, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about long term. So yeah, this person is taking you out, they're doing all these things for you, but they're thinking long term, right? And speaking of you, we have you in the spread as well. The Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. That's you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. In the potential outcome, we have the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. The Fool is a card of a brand new beginning. This is a card of taking the leap of faith. This is a card of just you going for it, right? And for some of you, like I said, if this person didn't resonate with you from the beginning, then you're going to be reconsidering. This person will eventually sort of melt your heart. So you'll be like, all right, let's give it a shot. For others of you, if you just recently got out of a relationship, you'll be like, all right, so that was a bad toxic relationship. This person looks very promising. I'm going to give him a shot. And for others of you, like I said, you're leaving one person behind, so you could take a leap of faith with this King of Pentacles. And yeah, I think it's gonna work out, because the next card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is also a travel card, by the way, but in general, the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle between you and this King of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. And eventually, I guess there will be a lot of love between the two of you. There is love with this person now, but it will grow, because the Knight of Cups, the last card that came out, is not a page, it's a knight. You know, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is often called the knight in the shining armor. To me personally, the Knight of Cups always talks about genuine, authentic love. So you taking a leap of faith with this King of Pentacles, no matter the situation, no matter the scenario, I think it's going to pay off. I think you're taking a leap of faith, but you already know that it looks very promising. You know, we got two major arcana cards in the potential outcome and the Knight of Cups. That looks good, really good. Alright, so really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or 3 more spreads, depending on how the situation unfolds. We'll take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Tower, we have the Emperor clarified by the Two of Pentacles, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You could also be dealing with an Aries. I believe this spread has to do with finances in some shape or form. There will be a very serious offer coming in to you or your significant other, or perhaps both of you. Right? This Knight of Pentacles is the offer right there. It's a very serious offer. It's a very decent chunk of change. You know, if this is a new job offer coming your way or your significant other's way, then yeah, it will probably be, you know, like a raise. You'll be making more money than what you currently make. For others of you, for some reason I keep thinking this is a business offer. So say you run your own business, or you both run a business like a mom and pop shop, for example. Somebody may offer to buy it off of you, right? So, but this whole situation is about an offer that's going to be hard to refuse, and it's going to make you think, or it's going to make both of you think. Right? So the Tower in the middle, I think this is what happens unexpectedly. You do not see this coming. The Emperor, it could be you or your significant other. The Emperor often comes through as a figure of authority, right? So if you're running your own business, that's you or your significant other. The Emperor often comes through as a husband or a significant other figure. And the Emperor is going to take time to think about it. You know, like I said, it could be you or your significant other. You know, because the Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Emperor, this is a card of weighing all pros and cons. The Fool on the bottom of the deck is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. But that still doesn't mean that you're going to take it. You're going to take this leap of faith. But what that actually means is accepting this is either taking a risk, or again, if you run your own business, if you're thinking of selling it, then you'll be basically cutting the cord, liberating yourself, so to speak, from that business. The Emperor is a good card to have, you know. The Emperor is a good card to have. So depending on your situation, think about it and see what you can come up with. But the offer is legit. The Knight of Pentacles is a legit offer. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago. So it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Strength. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Four of Wands, and we also have the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I know, Leo, I know, and I keep repeating myself, and you guys keep repeating yourselves as well. I always see comments from you guys that you don't take anybody back. That's totally cool. I'm still gonna do this spread for you guys every week. Anyway, I do believe this is a reconciliation between you and this King of Cups. That's what the cards are saying. Alright. So Strength, the first card I came out, that's your card, Leo. That's you, right? Then we got the Page of Swords clarified by the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the person some of you could be getting back together with. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? The Page of Swords is a card of somebody who is spying on you, keeping tabs on you. So perhaps this person is going through your social media, if you're still friends on social media, or perhaps you still go to the gym together, or I don't know. They're basically looking at you. Perhaps they're trying to figure out if you're still single. The Page of Swords is also a card of a message, so you'll be hearing from this person nevertheless. The Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is them coming back to you. You know, this is them coming back. And the last two cards that we have right next to the deck are the Two of Cups, and it's clarified by the Four of Wands. So again, I do believe in this particular situation, it is a reconciliation. Right? The Two of Cups is a card of an unconditional love. It's a card of two people in love with each other. And the Four of Wands is a card of a commitment or marriage. Right? So, yeah, Leo. Some of you may make an exception. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo, this week. We have the King of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a fellow fire sign, Aries, another Leo, or Sagittarius. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways, depending on your situation. The King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, in the first scenario, it's the same person, and by the same person I mean you. Leo, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And this week for you is all about defending your vision or defending your dream, right? So perhaps you're just going to get really excited, really inspired by something, and nothing can stop you, right? The Star on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true. This is a card of a dream that you will have, and you're going to get really excited and fired up about it. And with the Seven of Wands in the middle, this is you defending that dream. You're moving towards it, and nothing can stop you, right? Because the Seven of Wands is a card of a defense, but it's a card of an active defense. So if anybody wants to stop you or cause issues on the way, you're gonna fight them off. You're very determined here, right? So that's scenario number two. In scenario number that was scenario number one. In scenario number two, the Knight of Wands is another person, and it's a challenger, right? The King of Wands, the first card I came out, that is still you, and the Knight of Wands is somebody who is trying to challenge you, depending on your situation. It could be somebody who is trying to get that promotion that you've been hoping to get. But with the Seven of Wands, again, I believe that's you standing your ground and fighting this challenger off, right? So yeah, it's going to be a very dynamic week for you when it comes to your work, business, and finances, and you're going to be fighting for what you believe is yours and fighting for what you believe is right. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Pentacles. And we also have Strength on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the first spread, the New Love spread I did for you a few minutes ago. We got the King of Pentacles here, probably an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And that's the person you're dealing with. What you're not expecting is perhaps, it all depends on your particular situations. You can rewind, I guess, and rewatch the beginning of the New Love spread where I mentioned all those different scenarios, right? So depending on your scenario, depending on your situation, you're moving forward with this King of Pentacles and you're leaving something behind. You're ending something. You're no longer facing something that was standing in the way, or you're deciding to move forward, right? You're making a decision. The Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of a burden. So like I said, this whole situation is going to be a burden for you in the beginning, depending on your situation. But the good news is going to become a thing of the past, because the Ten of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Wands, is a card of an ending. So whatever was in the way, whatever was preventing you from being with this person, or whatever the situation, it's not going to be there anymore. So now you can move forward with this King of Pentacles, right? Speaking of moving forward, the Wheel of Fortune in the middle is a card of moving forward. It's a card of starting a new cycle between you and this King of Pentacles. Strength on the bottom of the deck, that's your card, Leo. That's you. It's always a great sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one, making this move. You're the one making that decision. Because you will have the last word, basically. And you're moving forward with this King of Pentacles. Alright, so yeah, that's what I got for you, Leo, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.